Boxing Voice.
All right, we're live with K9, the dog Bundrage. K9, man, talk to us, brother. Carlos Molina, Cancun, Mexico. Is this exactly the way you envisioned it, or is Mexico not the best scenario for you?
Oh, well, Mexico to me is like Detroit because, I'm co-promoting the fight, so I don't have to worry about, anything suspicious or anything crazy. So, and then, I've been out of town before. I done fought in UK, I done fought in Germany, so going overseas is nothing. I'm happy and excited. In just, a short period of time? It's only been like maybe a year, and I'm about to get my belt back already. Oh, man, that's a blessing. God is good.
Now, that's one thing. You're always highly ranked in the IBF. What do you credit that to? It's either always you or Corey Spinks, but you guys are always in the IBF.
No, I can't. I couldn't say that because I know that once I defended my belt like 2 years straight. Mandatories and everything. I had the belt for like 3 years, and when I lost the fight in my hometown, I went down to number 8. I was like number 8 and number 9, and I fought on title eliminator because the other fighters they wasn't available to fight for the title eliminator. I was supposed to fight against Austin Trout for the title eliminator, but I ended up fighting the leading guy that was up under me, which was Joey Hernandez, and I beat him for the actual number 1 spot. So wasn't nothing fishy, nothing going on or nothing. IBF, they real. I had to pay my dues. I took care of business.
No, I could definitely vouch for that. The IBF is definitely one of the sanctioned bodies that pushes their mandatories. We just seen Kell Brook and Sean Porter, and they always made you fight your mandatories, and here you are getting another mandatory shot. So, you're excited, you're co-promoting, but you rarely see fighters get excited to fight Carlos Molina.
Oh, man, well, I believe that anybody fighting for a world title, it don't matter if it's Carlos Molina, it don't matter if it's Mike Tyson with an opportunity to become a world champion, and in my case, a chance to become a 2-time world champion. It's a blessing. Carlos Molina, I done fought guys like him in the gym. I done fought guys like him. He might not be a crowd-pleasing type of guy, but I think his style and my style are going to make for a good fight because he's a straightforward-going guy. I'm a straightforward-going guy. Styles make fights, and, just tune in, and you'll see the best K9, man. And I'm gonna shock the world once again. It's like when I shocked them when I was on a contender. I shocked them when I became a world champion. I shocked them when I beat the guy from overseas and got the number 1 IBF spot, to become the number 2 in the world, Bassett-Groff. I'm gonna keep shocking them at 41 years old. Right up there with your boy Bernard Hopkins, Klitschko, even the Mayweathers. They pushing 40 and 40-some plus. So, man, I'm happy, man. I'm just excited. I'm going to do it for my daughter, for my wife, and for my 2 little boys, and for the Christians, and for everybody that thought that I couldn't do it. It's done. It's already done.
Now, you spoke of your age. Does that play in the back of your mind that you could enter that upper echelon of fighters like George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins and others who captured a world title after 40 years old?
I don't know. I'm just letting God use me, man. Because everybody's body is different. Every fighter is different. Me being the person I am, always putting God first, I might not, in this world, might not ever get the credit, that I feel like I deserve. But when you just like a worldly person, you the man. It's like when I was in the world before I became a Christian, when I was just a street guy, I was the man. Credit, man, K9, that's my dog. When I was in the clubs, when I was with this person, that person, oh, man. But now that I'm a whole straight-up trained person, even people telling me, man, K9, you need to calm down with this, and you need to do this more and do that more, and I'm straight. I'm going to continue to be me, man. I'm thankful, man. God has brought me a long, long way. And at 41 years old, man, I ain't even thinking about retiring. My body is fresh. You got to remember, I started boxing late. I didn't have nothing but 10 amateur fights. So, I'm a fresh 41-year-old. I just saw Carson something who just fought Kell Brook and almost beat Kell Brook. He's 28 years old and from retire. 28 years old. Man, I'm 41 and I'm just getting started. Believe me, the party's just getting started.
No, I think you misunderstood me. What I'm saying is, like, are you?
Okay.
Does it play in the back of your mind that you could possibly be mentioned with those guys that won titles over 40 years old? I mean, that they made history, Bernard and George Foreman, and what I'm saying is, if you win this title, you'll be one of those names. And does that play in the back of your mind? Is that an accomplishment that you want to achieve?
Well, you know, I do. Of course, I do. I mean, I put it like this. I really ain't too pressed as far as what certain kind of accomplishments. I'm doing this for my family. You know, I'm doing this for my family, to take care of my family and everything. And in doing this, I will be able to accomplish those heights where I'm in the names. I mean, you know, my name is ringing with the Bernard Hopkins and the George Foreman. I'm not doing it solely just for that. I'm doing it to take care of my family. I'm doing it to be the best. I'm doing it to be a winner. And, you know, it just happens to come with the territory. And, you know, at 37 years old, I believe I was, if not the first, I was the second oldest IBF junior middleweight world champion of all time. I was the second or either the first to capture the belt at 37. So I'm making my own history. Now at 41 years old, I know for sure I would be the oldest junior middleweight world champion of all time to become world champion. So I'm making my own history, and you know, I don't mind being mentioned with those guys. I mean, even if they don't want to mention with those guys, they're gonna have to anyway.
Exactly. Well, K9, we just wanted to stay up to date with your career and bring our readers, listeners, and viewers a little more about K9 and his upcoming fight with Carlos Molina. But at this time, if you have any social media that you want to give out so your listeners could become followers, you can give it out at this time. And the Boxing Voice appreciates your time.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, too. The dog is coming. K9 Boxing at K9 Twitter, Gmail at K9 Boxing, Instagram. Yeah, and let my people know, let my fans know, too. You know, I really don't actually put none of my sparring on YouTube, but I'm going to actually put a classic sparring session on YouTube at the original Crunk Gym with K9 sparring with yours truly, Hector Camacho.
Okay, well, we're going to be looking forward to that for sure. And thank you again.
Oh, yeah, thank you, man. And sorry about, you catching up with me. You know, them boys can't catch up with me.
No problem, brother. Thank you, man.
I'm hard to hit, baby. Hard to kill. All right. God bless you.
Right.